Welcome back, Dollar Workout Club members. We are so excited that you logged into workout with us today. We have a really, really good legs and shoulder workout today, so I hope you're prepared to get a good burn. I'm Natalie. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, this is Lynn and this is Drew, and we're going to help you guide you through this workout. Now here at Dollar Workout Club, we believe anybody at any fitness level can do our workouts. So if you're a beginner, you're going to follow me today, who's wearing green. If you're advanced, you're going to follow Lynn here, who's wearing red. And if you're somewhere in the middle, you're going to follow Drew here, who's wearing yellow. And that's how all of our workouts are structured. So what we're going to do is take a minute to go through the different modifications of each of the movements in today's workout. If you've been a member for a while, you're familiar with these moves, you can skip straight to the warm-up. And then Drew will show you the green and the yellow version, and Lynn will show you the red. All right, so the first movement we're doing is a squat. So if you're green, you're going to want a chair or something that you can sit down into. You're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and you're just going to sit down in the chair and use your arm for balance, and then step up and squeeze your glutes at the top. So sit down and step up and squeeze that tush right when you stand up.
Make sure and push off those heels as you come up too.
Yeah.
Don't come up on those toes.
Yep. And then yellow and red are going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is that red's going to hold on to some weight and might be going a little bit faster. And so then you stand with your feet shoulder width apart, you bend down, and then you kind of sit back, and then you push up off your heels. You want to make sure you're not pushing up off your toes. So if you go down like this, that's poor form. You want to be back on your heels and then squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. The next movement we're doing is a 30-second squat hold. So at the green level, you're going to have a chair there in case your legs get really burned out and you need to sit down. So it's kind of just a security blanket. And then what you're going to do is stand just like you did with the squat, and you're just going to bend slightly. And depending on where you're at within the green, if you're a very, very new beginner, you might just be bending like this. But we want to challenge yourself so that way your legs really are burning by the end of the 30 seconds, okay? Then yellow and red are going to be doing the same thing, except that they're going to be going completely parallel to the ground. So they're going to bend with their, like they're sitting back on a chair with the weight on their heels, not on their toes, and they're going to hold that for 30 seconds. That'll be tough.
That one right now.
Yep. Then the next movement we're doing are jumps. So red, yellow, and green are basically going to be doing the same thing. The only thing is that at the green level, we don't do high impact, so you're just going to be going up on your toes and reaching up at the same time, like Drew's showing you here. And then red and yellow are going to have really quick, fast little jumps. And these look easy. They're deceiving. They really burn your calves a lot, all right? So those are the first three movements. The next three movements, we're doing side raises. Yet red, yellow, and green are going to be doing the same thing. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're going to hold in your hand. And so what we like to show you here at Dollar Workout Club is that even if you don't have dumbbells, you can find anything around your house. Like I'm using soup cans. You can use wine bottles, laundry detergent containers, orange juice containers, almond milk containers, anything, honestly, that you can hold in your hand. So I've even used a pineapple before. All right, so what you're going to do is stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Your palms are going to be facing each other with those weight in your hands. You're going to lift the weight up until your arms are parallel with the ground, and you're going to bring it down. Now you want this to be a controlled movement. What we don't want to see is kind of like a wild swinging movement. Actually, if you can do that, you probably don't have enough weight anyways. Sometimes people use too much weight and then they try to kind of go like this to bring the weight up, and we don't want that either. We want your core nice and solid while you just lift that weight up. The next movement we're doing is a push press. So what you're going to do is stand in the same position. The weight's going to be next to your ears, and then you're going to have a slight bend in your knees as you push that weight above your head, just like Lynn and Drew are showing you here. Again, we're all going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight that you use and maybe the speed that you go. The next movement we're doing are side, front, side raises. Okay, so again, you're going to be standing in the same position. You're going to take those weights and with your palms facing each other, you're going to lift the weight to the side, bring it to the front, bring it back to the side, and bring it down. All right, the one thing I don't want you guys to do is have the weight in a Y position. You really want to stop once you're parallel with the ground, and this is going to be a shoulder burner. So you may want to have a little bit lighter weight for this one as opposed to like the push press or the thrusters, because that really is going to burn your shoulders. The last, or second to last movement we're doing is in-out jumping squats. So Drew's going to show you at the green level, what you're going to do is get into that same exact squat position, sit down, and then you're going to stand up, and then you're going to step your feet out so you're really in a wide position with your toes just slightly angled out, and then just like Drew's showing you here. So you're going to go back and forth, and each squat counts as one. All right, so he's going to come in, that's one. He's going to go out, that's two. So that's how you're going to count your reps. Red and yellow are also going to be doing in and out jumping squats. And so what they're going to do is have their feet shoulder width apart in normal squat position. They're going to go down into the squat hold and then jump and put their feet out, jump, put their feet in, just like that. And each jump counts as 1 rep. So it's going to go one, yeah, you get the idea there. Those will be tough. All right, the last movement we're doing are thrusters. And so what you're going to do is, again, get into that squat position. If you're green, you're going to sit down in the chair. Hold the weight above your head just like that. You're going to sit down in the chair, and then as you stand up, you're going to push that weight above your head just like in the push press. The only difference is that you're adding a squat movement to it. All right, so red and yellow are going to be doing basically the push press. You just had a little bend in your knee and you lifted it up. A thruster is where you're going into a full squat and then lifting the weight above your head. All right, so you're going to go parallel to the ground, come up. And one thing that kind of helps is if you kind of swing your hips and squeeze your glutes, that will help give you some momentum to kind of push that weight above your head. All right, if that was confusing to you, don't worry, because the workout's going to be listed on the screen. Drew and I are going to go ahead and start with the warm-up. I want you guys to follow along with us at home. We're going to start with some leg swings, while Lynn here explains how the workout's going to be structured today.
All right, if you guys have been doing the workouts with us this week, you kind of already know the deal. But basically, we're doing 3 supersets, and a superset is when you do 2 exercise moves rotating back to back with no rest, and we're doing 3 supersets back to back with no rest. I know. Legs and shoulders are going to burn. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to do 30 squats. Then you're going to follow that with a 30-second squat hold. So you will need to look at the clock on the screen or have a timer next to you so that you know that you hold for the 30 seconds, because we'll all be at our own pace. And then you do 30 of those jumps. Then you go back and repeat that, the 30 squats, the 30-second hold, and 30 jumps, until you've done 3 total rounds. Then immediately following that, you go into the next 3 exercises that are supersetted together, and that's 20 side raises, 20 of the push press, and 30 jumps. And again, you repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. Then, after you're done with that second superset, you go into the last one, which is 10 front side raises, 20 in-out jumping squats, and remember, each time you jump counts as 1, or move your legs out as 1, and 15 thrusters, and you repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. And don't worry, I know that's a lot, but we're going to have it on the screen, so you just follow along. If you want, you can write out a paper. You can get a paper to write out the sets so that you don't forget where you're at, because we're doing those 3 supersets, 3 moves in each one, 3 times.
Exactly.
All right, guys, make sure you have a water bottle ready. We're going to go ahead and get started with 30 squats. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Make sure remember, you want to make sure you're really squeezing those glutes at the top, okay? If you're red and yellow, you want to make sure that you're going all the way parallel to the ground. A lot of times we see a lot of people just do what I call half squats, and you're not going to get a full range of movement when you do that. By going completely parallel or even slightly below parallel, you're really going to activate your glutes and get a nice, good shape to your backside. If you notice, Lynn and Drew are really doing a good job of breathing properly. So they're inhaling as they go down and exhaling as they go up.
Yep.
Okay, at this point, at the green level, you may need to stop and kind of shake out your legs. If you do, that's all right. At some point during this workout, we're all going to be going at different paces.
Yep. Don't want to burn yourself out in this first set.
Okay, we're a minute into it. Good job, guys.
5 more. All right,
Good
ready?
job. Okay, I'm going to shake my
Look at
legs
the
out
clock
for a second.
here.
And go. Okay, remember, the deeper the squat, the better this is going to be. But at the green level, that's really going to be hard to hold a deep squat. So you may just want to kind of go like this. Even just barely with my legs bent like this, I can feel a pretty good burn in my legs. And you may, like Lynn showed you here, you may need to kind of shake your legs out for a second and then go right back into it.
Well, 5 more seconds.
Good job, guys. You got it, you got it, you got it. 2, 1, and 30 jumps.
Here we go.
Little jumps, remember. Good job, guys. Now, you may be slower than us at this point in the game, and that's all right. If you're still working on those squats or you're still getting into your squat holds, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to shake my arms out for a second. This workout is you versus you, and you've heard us say that a lot this week and last week, the last couple weeks. But It's really true. Now, I know sometimes if I'm pretty far behind Lynn or Drew, sometimes I tend to get a little bit discouraged. If that happens to you, one, try to keep your mindset positive. But if you need to hit pause or if you need to rewind today's workout by a couple minutes so that way we're always at the same pace, then we encourage you to do that too.
Nice job, you guys. You should be pretty winded by now. I know I am. Make sure you're really challenging yourself, picking a level that's challenging for you. So don't pick a level that you're like, oh, I could speed through this workout super fast. Pick one that's gonna give you the most progress. As you can see, I'm already breaking up my squats. It's okay if you need to do that. It's always better to have good form.
Now, if you're doing the red and it doesn't feel hard to you, what you need to do is get a heavier weight. Now, if you don't have two things around your house that are heavy enough, you can always hold on to just one item right in front of your chest. Put a kid on your shoulders. You can get really creative. In fact, we've had members tag us in photos of their creative weights that they use at home, and we love seeing those. So if you guys use something other than dumbbells for your weight, tag us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and let us know. We might even reshare it. Good job.
Those burn.
Notice that with each squat, I'm taking the weight off my quads by sitting down completely in the chair before I step back up. All right, I'm gonna pay attention to the clock because I'm going into that 30-second squat hold. Remember, when you do these squat holds, you wanna imagine like you're sitting back on a chair. Okay, so you don't wanna be up on your toes like this. You want the weight to be on your heels, and you wanna be sitting back. Okay, I'm gonna shake my legs out for a second and get right back into it. Again, you want your feet to be about shoulder width apart. You don't want your feet too close together or too far apart. Good job, guys. Just a couple more seconds. You got this, you got this.
Yeah, on those squat holds, you really have to find a happy place while you're holding it.
Little jumps.
It burns.
Oh.
Nice job, you guys.
Good job, guys. We're about almost 5 minutes into it.
Good job.
Now, these little jumps, especially at the green level, your calves may be on fire after doing these. So if you just want to do just like a little pulse, you can do that too. The key here is that by the end of these 30 reps, shake my arms out a minute, you really just want to feel that movement and that muscle group that you're working.
Keep that chest up, you guys. Focus on good form, weight in the heels.
Leg day is like my favorite and my least favorite day at the same time because it's so darn hard. But I like it because you've heard me say this before, your legs are one of your body's biggest muscle groups. So on leg day, you actually burn a ton of calories because you're activating so many muscle groups at once. Same with back day.
Nice job, you guys.
Oh, this should feel hard for you. If it doesn't feel hard for you yet, then I'm going to challenge you to move up a level. The nice thing about Dollar Workout Club is that you can move up a level for one exercise and maybe go back a level for another. So like if you have a hard time with yellow squats, you can do the green squats, but then maybe do a deeper squat hold, right? So you can even switch it up within the workout.
Oh, that hurts.
Good job, Drew. You're on your last set, right? Good job. Good job, Team Yellow. Good job, Team Red. If this workout is burning your legs when you're done, let us know. Leave it in the comments. All three of us honestly read all the comments every single day. So that's the best way for you guys to communicate with us.
Here we go, you guys. If you're staying with me, let's do this.
Good job. The nice thing about this next superset is that your legs are going to get a little bit of a rest, but then your arms are going to burn.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going into my last 30-second squat holds. I'm going to pay attention to the clock and go. Lynn and I are at the same pace here. Woo. Oh, man. Oh, if you're way ahead of us, that's awesome too. 10 seconds in, I'm going to shake my legs out a little bit and get right back into it. You may need to shake your legs out every 2 or 3 seconds, and that's all right.
I'm literally having to shake them out every couple of seconds, you guys. They're completely burnt out. 90 squats with weight. Brutal.
2, 1. Okay, go right into 30 jumps.
All right, here we go. Yeah, the shoulders are burning now. These jumps are even harder because your arms are above your head and your shoulders are burnt out.
Oh,
Good job, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Awesome.
this is a hard leg workout. All right, you guys, stay strong,
Here we go.
no matter where you're at.
Good job, guys. We're about 8 minutes into this. We had a little bit of a longer workout today, so just mentally prepare yourself for it. Stay tough. Look, we're like choreographed. That never happens with us. Oh, now we're unchoreographed.
Oh. Break it up as much as you need, you guys. If you can get through all of these shoulder workouts and not be fatigued, you did not pick a heavy enough weight.
Yep.
Okay, you can push pause, grab a heavier weight if you need to.
Good job. Remember, on these side raises, the straighter your arms are, you don't want your arms to be completely locked out, or your elbows, because you could hyperextend your elbow, but the straighter your arms are, the harder that movement's gonna be. Good job. Remember, on these push presses, the idea here is that you use that little bend in your knee as momentum to get the weight above your head. So kind of use that momentum to push the weight up. Then you're not having to use your shoulders quite as much. Oh, this is really tough. So shake your arms out if you have to. If you don't feel like you need to shake your arms out, don't take breaks when we do. Go at your own pace.
Yeah, my shoulders are already so burned out, I have to break them up in sets of 5
All
already.
right, last set, best set here.
So if you need to do that to keep good form, do it.
Good job, guys.
All right.
Okay, at the green level, you may be at the point where the weight, holding any weight in your hand is too hard. So if you need to drop the weight and just do the movement by itself, that's perfectly fine too. Just really challenge yourself. You know your own limit here. Gotta shake my arms out. Just holding my arm above my head is hard.
Oh. Woo! Nice job, you guys. Focus on good form. Keep that core tight. Squeeze those glutes.
Good job.
Oh, my shoulders are burning.
Oh, remember to have, as you get tired, it's really important to have really good form. All right? So what I don't want to see is I don't want to see you just going like this, and I don't want to see you coming all the way above. You really just want to stay it so your arms are parallel with the ground.
Nice job, you guys. You know, I know that I picked a challenging weight for me because I do have to break up these reps. Especially when you're doing a long, hard workout like this. If you don't have to break up your reps at all, you probably did not choose a heavy enough weight for you.
Yeah, this is a muscle building workout, you guys. But you also know you get your heart rate up. So you get the benefits of both cardio and resistance training.
Good job, guys. You should be breathing really hard and sweating at this point. If you're not, you didn't pick the right level.
Oh, shoulders. That's gonna kill these front side raises. These ones are gonna burn. Shake it out if you need to. Here we go.
Doing 10 and shaking it out. Again, that little push, that little bend in your knees is going to really help you give momentum to push that weight up. Use that to your advantage. If you need to, for the last couple reps, just set the weight down and just do the movement with no weight at all. Oh, 30
Nice job,
jumps.
you guys.
Hey.
All right.
Ooh,
Stay
these are
strong.
burning.
I'm going to shake my arms out.
There we go.
Whew.
One more.
Oh, good job,
All
guys.
right.
Okay, go our last set of side raises. Push press. We are
we go.
almost 12 minutes into this workout. Good job, guys. What I'm going to do, and what you guys might need to do at home, is I'm going to do 10 with weight and 10 without weight for each movement. You only want to drop the weight if you truly feel like, if you feel like you really cannot do it with the weight. All right, so if your arms are so burnt out that you can't continue on, then just drop the weight and just do it just with your body weight. Good job, Lynn. Good job, Drew.
Nice job, you guys.
Oh,
I'm really proud of
those
you.
are
These
hard.
are
Those
figuring
are
tough
hard.
work out like this, even though it's physically demanding, it's also mentally demanding.
Great.
Here we go.
You know, my shoulders are at complete burnout. It'd be easy for me to put down the weight, but instead I'm just taking longer breaks.
It's really important to challenge yourself on some of these days where, you know, maybe you usually do green. Challenge yourself to do yellow one of these days, and you might go a little bit slower, and you might push yourself out of your comfort level, but you're never going to get better if you don't challenge yourself.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Every rep counts, you guys.
Oh man, it's kind of like each year in school, you know, you kind of get nervous for the tests and the
Shake it out,
workload,
shake it out.
but you got, you know, hopefully we all got smarter with each year as we went through. And that's our goal here at Dollar Workout Club, that with each workout you're going to get stronger and you're going to be able to perform better with every single time you log on.
It burns just to do the jumps and lift my arms.
I'm shaking my arms out every 10.
Nice job, you guys. Really proud of you. You guys, even if you're on the first superset or you're still on the second, don't give up, all right? Integrity is just finishing the workout, going your own pace. Don't worry about where we're at.
I'm going to get a quick drink of water if you need to at home, and then hop right back into it. We're about 14 minutes into this workout. Remember these side, oops, I did that backwards. These side, front, side raises,
They burn.
that movement of 3 exercises. So side, front, side, down. That's 1 count, right? So this is 3, 3, 3, 3 for me, 4, 4, 4, 4, just like that. And these are tough. If you can just breeze right through these, then you did not have a hard enough weight.
Yeah, you guys can tell I'm actually breaking after every single rep. That's how hard it should be. It should be really difficult for you to do those, especially on the last superset.
I love working shoulders. I think nice defined shoulders look so good in a tank top or a swimsuit.
Ooh, man.
Whoops.
I was
All
jumping.
right, in,
Squats
out,
are
jumping
tough.
squats, 20 of them.
Here we go, here we go.
Make sure that you're squeezing your glutes at the top of that movement, okay? For green, for yellow and red, you just want to make sure that you're being as explosive as possible. This is the end of the workout and the hardest part. So the faster you work, the better results you're going to see, the more calories you're going to burn. Good job, guys. Oh, man. Okay, 15 thrusters. So remember, a thruster is just like a push press, except you're doing a full squat. We're doing 15 of them.
Oh. Here we go.
Hopefully,
Last round.
hopefully at this point your shoulders feel a little bit of relief from all the shoulder work we just did. But like I said earlier, if you need to drop the weight and just do the movement without any weight, you can do
Here we
that
go.
too.
Last set, best set. Man.
Notice we are all like crazy winded right now. All
Yeah.
right? It's hard for us to talk, and it should be hard for you at home too. Oh, catch my breath for a second, go right into the side, front, side, down. Good job, Lynn.
Here we go.
Start thinking about the good post-workout meal you're going to have after this.
Yeah. Break these up however you need to, you guys. Stay strong.
Oh, man. They're burning.
Every time I have a hard workout like this, I just remind myself, this is when I'm going to see the most progress. It's when I really challenge my body.
Wow, good job, guys. In and out jumping squats. Good job, Drew. You're almost done. I'm going to set these weights down.
Nice job, you guys. Keep up that pace. Don't quit.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Oh, this is when you
Thrusters.
really need to be mentally tough, all right? This is the part of the game where it gets hard, where it doesn't feel easy at this point, right? This is where it would be so easy to quit. And this is when I want to challenge you to step it up, right? When you step it up right now, not only are you going to see better results, you're going to get stronger mentally and you're going to get tougher physically. Because guess what? When you push past that brink, that point where you want to quit, next time when you get to that point, your body remembers. Your body has memory. And it remembers, hey, last time I thought I was going to quit and I didn't, and I was able to push past it. And eventually you build more and more confidence and you get stronger and stronger.
Oh,
You done?
good job.
Good job.
About 18 minutes. Almost. Ooh, good job, you guys. That was a tough workout. If you're done, if you finished before me, catch your breath, grab some water. Feel free to fast forward to the cool down if you want to. But we don't have to sit around and watch us suffer.
Although you may get enjoyment out of that. Oh man. Remember, if you are done, you don't want to just plop down on the couch. You want to stay standing, kind of walk around, pace around a little bit, drink some water, bring that heart rate back down in a controlled manner.
Good job, you guys. Finish. If you're not done yet, keep going. If you're behind where these guys are, that's okay. You can keep going too. However long it takes you to finish this workout, have some integrity to yourself. You can do this. Ooh,
Man, that burns. Good job, guys. We're almost done here. This is a longer workout, which is good. It's good to mix things up sometimes. Sometimes we have a lot shorter workouts. Sometimes we have a lot longer workouts. Make sure you're focusing on your breathing. Good job, guys. Don't give up. Don't quit. Stay tough. Stay tough. It's easy to let your mind go to kind of a bad place when you're starting to hurt. You're starting to feel frustrated. You're starting to wish it was over. But don't do that. Stay with us, all right? Listen to my voice if you need to. Stay positive. Keep your mind in a good place.
almost there, almost there. We're coming up on 20 minutes right now, you guys. Let's finish, let's finish. Push yourself here, one rep at a time, one rep at a time. Almost there, almost there.
Oh, man.
Okay,
All right,
last 15.
set. Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Finish this, you got this. Quality reps here. Nice job, nice job. Finish strong.
I'm going to challenge
Almost there.
myself to pick up the pace a little
Yeah.
bit. These last 10 reps.
Go, go. There you go, going broken here. It's gonna burn. You got this. Almost there. Finish, finish, finish.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh.
And Lynn's almost
Good
done.
job,
Good
Lynn.
job.
You did it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good job, sister. Good
Good
job.
job, sisters.
We're not really
I
sisters.
know.
We just say that.
All right, catch your breath, you guys. Grab some water if you need to. Okay,
Oh
we're
my
gonna.
gosh, yeah, let's get some water. Your heart rate should be so high you shouldn't be able to talk right now. So grab a drink of water.
She's stealing my water right
Did you
now.
drink all yours?
Take note of that.
Need it.
All right, we're gonna do a quad stretch. If you need to hold on to something, that's totally fine. While you're catching your breath, you may be a little bit off balance. So what you want to do is grab that foot, bring it up, bring that heel to that butt, and pull it in as tight as you can.
I like to show too at the beginner level, you may have a really hard time getting your heel all the way to your butt. So you can just put your foot on a couch or a chair, and then lean forward so you're feeling a really good stretch in your quad and hip flexor. If you're standing like Lynn and Drew are, you want to make sure your knees are close together. If you have that bent knee, to the side, you're not going to get as good of a stretch.
Pull, pull, pull. Hold it, hold it.
I'm proud of you guys. That was hard.
And switch.
Not only was it physically hard, it was hard to stay mentally tough for 20 minutes of a tough workout. And you guys did it. It's awesome. Oh, man. You really want to feel that stretch. If you're not pulling hard enough, you're not going to feel a stretch in that quad muscle.
All right, now we're gonna do a shoulder stretch. Pull one arm across your body. Pull it in at the elbow. and pull it in nice and tight, close to your chest. The tighter you pull it in, the more of a stretch you'll feel right here in your shoulder muscle.
We want to hear from you guys. Please leave comments below. Let us know what level you did, how long it took you, what was your favorite exercise, and what was your least favorite exercise in today's workout. What would you guys say was your favorite and least favorite?
My favorite was the times I took breaks. My least favorite was everything else.
Switch.
I would say the squat hold was the hardest, I think.
Yeah, I could barely hold it for a few seconds by that time. I mean, we did 90 squats. That's a lot.
That looked
You know,
fun.
so then to hold squat, whew, that was really hard. I think the thrusters for me were the hardest though, because at the very end, both your legs and your arms are burnt out.
And
But that was a really good leg
relax.
workout.
Okay, sumo squat. We're gonna do our feet pointed out, okay? Nice and wide stance. What you're gonna do is come into a full sitting position, okay? We're not holding like a squat hold, okay? We're just sitting back onto those heels as far as possible, keeping those heels on the ground.
At the green level, you're just going to kind of put your hands on your knees and kind of push your knees apart. Not a ton, but just a little bit so you feel a really good stretch here in your groin.
Good job today, you guys.
This was hard. This was a really hard workout. I'm proud of you.
Oh, come
All right,
up.
slowly
Good job.
step up out of that.
Make sure to move around as much as possible today, you guys.
Take
Yeah.
out those legs.
When you're really sore, the last thing you want to do is move, but that's the best thing you can do. It's going to flush that lactic acid out. It's going to help your body prepare for tomorrow's workout, which we hope you guys log on tomorrow. We love you guys so much. We hope you know that Dollar Workout Club is I'm stuttering over my words,
awesome.
but it is awesome. And we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And I hope you know that I genuinely, with all my heart, mean that when I say it. So thanks so much for logging in with us today. And I hope that you'll come back tomorrow. And we'll see you later.
See
ya.
ya. Tracking our food. A lot of people ask me about tracking food and if I personally track food and how I feel about that. So I kind of want to give you a little bit of backstory. I have tracked food in the past, so I used to track my food. I personally did that with a free app through MyFitnessPal, and for me, it was a way to gauge when am I eating, how often am I eating? Am I eating enough calories? Am I eating too many carbs versus fats versus protein? Especially in the beginning, if you're not familiar with macros, proteins, carbs, and fats, it may be a good way for you to gauge, are there certain times of days that you overeat, like emotionally eat or stress eat? For me, I felt that was a really good way to start. I was able to do that for about a month and see where I was consistently landing. And based on my resting metabolic rate, which they also give you an estimation through MyFitnessPal, and again, it's free, I was able to kind of gauge and see where I was at. As I progressed through the several years after doing that, I definitely stopped counting calories, counting proteins, carbs, and fats, and tracking my food. For me, I really wanted to feel liberated with my eating. I wanted to feel like I was intuitively eating. So if I felt like I needed more carbs that day versus, less carbs, or more protein versus less protein, or more fat versus less fat, I would instinctually listen to my body. And I've been doing this for so long that I could still kind of know approximately where I'm at as far as my macros or my calories go. So do you need to track your food? Absolutely not. And if you have any type of food, unhealthy issues with food or eating disorders, I'd strongly encourage you not to track your food because you don't want to get obsessive or you don't want to go down that route.
But if you have a pretty healthy relationship with food and you want to just see where you're at with your calories, with your macros, see if there's any trends on where you tend to eat less or more during the day so that you can see what would fit best for your body, then using a free app like MyFitnessPal could be a good tool for you. Hope that helps.
Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe or how you thought of the workout or how you did in the workout or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.